The rise of Shubman Gill, forged in fire, tempered by trials. When Shubman Gill was thrust into the crucible of Test leadership during one of India's most volatile overseas series in recent memory, many questioned if the gifted young stroke maker was ready to bear the burden of captaincy. With injuries mounting, Jasprit Bumrah ruled out, Rishabh Pant still recovering, and KL Rahul in and out. Gill's transition from India's next batting superstar to Test captain felt both urgent and inevitable. But what has unfolded over the last 5 Tests, culminating in a potentially historic comeback at the Oval, is the story of a player maturing in real time. 1. The flawed beginnings, missteps, and missed chances. Every good captaincy arc begins with adversity, and Gill's was no exception. Critics were quick to point out questionable field placements, an overly passive approach in Manchester, and an inability to break partnerships when England accelerated. He looked isolated at times, visibly weighed down by the sheer intensity of expectation. On day 4 at Headingley, when England chased down 371, Gill seemed out of options, the bowling plan unraveling, and his fielders out of rhythm. But here's the crucial thing. He watched, he learned, and he adjusted. 2. Bold changes at the Oval, a captain recast. At the Oval, a new Gill emerged. Tactical patience with aggression. Instead of knee-jerk reactions, Gill trusted his bowlers. He delayed Siraj's introduction in the second innings, holding him back as a trump card, and Siraj repaid that faith with the decisive wicket of Zach Crawley at stumps on day 3. Masterful use of resources. With no Bumrah or Pant, Gill reinvented India's core. He gave extended spells to Akashdeep, Jadeja, and Washington, each delivering in kind. The faith in Akashdeep as night watchman not only saved wickets, it demoralized England when he slammed 66. Crisis management. When 6 catches went down and England clawed back, Gill didn't implode. He reset field placements. He used the pitch creatively, funneling balls into awkward zones, allowing Sundar and Jadeja to probe. He didn't emulate Kohli or Dhoni. He altered his own manual, quiet resilience, youthful nerve, and vision. 3. Team culture shift, building the best Test unit without Bumrah. India's historic Test sides, Kohli's pace quartet era, Dhoni's fortress at-home years, thrived on big personalities and fierce leadership. Gill, in contrast, has crafted a team that's calm under fire, capable of collective resilience. Empowering the fringe, Karney, Akashdeep, Jural. Names that once hovered outside the playing 11 were given defined roles and belief. The result? Match-winning contributions when it mattered most. Adaptive strategist. Gill's India can go hard, Jeswell Sewag like Blitz, or grind it out, hope, like Holden patterns when needed. Without Pant and Bumrah, Gill adjusted India's blueprint to make them multidimensional, not dependent on one superstar. Field presence and demeanor. Gill is rarely animated, but his intensity is internal. He patrols mid-off like a hawk, consults bowlers, and allows autonomy, especially crucial in a long series. 4. Statistical and situational brilliance. Highest run scorer in the series, over 750 runs with centuries on green tops and seamless havens. Leading from the front. Win-for ratio. From 2-1 down and morale battered, he steered India to a 2-2 standing with 1 day to go. This isn't just recovery, it's renaissance. Series turnaround at the Oval. The key? That mix of aggressive declarations, strategic bowling changes, and momentum control on flat day 3 and day 4 pitches. Gill never allowed the game to drift. 5. The Gill Doctrine. Leadership redefined. If Kohli's leadership was a lion's roar and Dhoni's a chess master's silence, Gill's brand is an evolving symphony, each note careful, deliberate, and daring. His approach is less about overwhelming the opposition and more about outthinking them. It's about letting Jeswell explode, Jadeja grind, and Siraj hunt, but always on his cue. He isn't perfect, but that's his greatest strength. He learns, he listens, he evolves. And in doing so, he is quietly assembling India's next Test dynasty, one not dependent on single stars, but built on depth, adaptability, and belief. Trophy final thought. The Oval as a turning point. Should India win the 5th Test at the Oval, it won't merely be a series drawn. It will mark the official ascension of Shubman Gill as a generational leader. To win without Boomerang, Pan, Shimmy, or Stokes on the opposition side, while juggling form, fragile confidence, and debutant contributors, is not mere captaincy. It is alchemy. And right now, Shubman Gill is pure gold.
And every heartbeat feel the roar. With bat and ball, we're legends born. Colors bright, the picture light. For India, we'll always fight. From Delhi to the coastlines wide, the cheers are loud like ocean's tide. Every swing of hopes we chase, victory shines on every face. Shala India rising high, underneath the painted sky. With every chant the spirits soar, creating hearts forevermore. Spinning dreams like stars at night, swinging beams pure dynamite. Feel the blazing glory's flame, every playing of a name. Unity in every crowd, voices strong and spirits proud. Together we ignite the spark, guided by that inner eye. India rising high, underneath the painted sky. With every chant the spirits soar, creating hearts forevermore. Unity in every crowd, voices strong and spirits proud. Together we ignite the spark, guided by that inner arc. Shala India rising high, underneath the painted sky. With every chant the spirits soar, creating hearts forevermore.
And every heartbeat feel the roar. With that and ball, we're legends born. Colors bright, the picture light. For India, we'll always fight. From Delhi to the coastlines wide, the cheers are loud like ocean's tide. Every swing of hope's we chase, victory shines on every face. Shala India rising high, underneath the painted sky. With every chant the spirits soar, creating hearts forevermore. Spinning dreams like stars at night, swinging beams through dynamite. Feel the blazing glory's flame, every play another name. Unity in every crowd, voices strong and spirits proud. Together we ignite the spark, guided by that inner arc. Shala India rising high, underneath the painted sky. With every chant the spirits soar, creating hearts forevermore. Spinning dreams like stars at night, swinging beams pure dynamite. Feel the blaze and glory's flame, every play another name. Unity in every crowd, voices strong and spirits proud. Together we ignite the spark, guided by that inner arc. Shala India rising high, underneath the painted sky.